Welcome to Coaching Uncut, a special series on the Unstoppable Woman podcast, where I take you behind the scenes and give you a peek into the private coaching I do with my clients. All of these coaching calls have been recorded with the permission from my clients who have generously allowed me to share these with you as a way of helping more people in this world. They give you access to master level coaching and the opportunity to learn the lessons that they're learning right along with them. Please keep in mind that these recordings are not studio productions and the audio quality may be less than ideal, but the content will take you far and help you become unstoppable. With that, listen in and learn. This episode of Coaching Uncut shows the very much in progress discussion of helping a client change her self-image about what she deserves in a relationship. She's already changed her self-image in regards to how she handles money and generating income, breaking through many limitations on those fronts, but she's having trouble seeing herself as worthy of what she wants in a relationship. As she starts seeing the truth of who she is and starts taking different actions, she will not only treat herself better, but will attract the kind of relationship she actually wants that lights her up and matches her on a vibrational level. Let's listen in.
Okay, so how can I help you today?
Sometimes I'm canceling at the last minute anyway. How can you help me today? How can you help me today? I had a question. Oh, so I had a realization earlier today that, let me talk about something else. I want to talk about what you said on text the other day when I was like making all the decisions and paying my bills, and I even make my parking tickets on time. Like, who even am I? And I've really just been like not putting stuff off to pay, because it doesn't mean I don't have to pay it. It just means I have to think about it more. So
yeah, it's a waste of time, right? It's like,
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And surprise, surprise, I've been making big sales.
I love it. Love vibration there.
What a weird coincidence, not.
Yeah.
So then you said, oh, we're going to take this big decision-making power and start putting it like to your personal life.
Oh, yeah.
So what's like, I don't know, what does that look like?
Well, there's two things here. One is like, you set a goal for how much money you wanted to make.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, I believe I can do that. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm going to do that. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it required you to like make the decision, have the desire, make decision, expect that it was going to happen, stay out of denial, right? Expect that it was going to happen, and take action. Same thing in your personal life, okay? So tell me what you want, make a decision, it's going to happen, and then the ways and the means come in, okay? Just like when you said, I'm going to make X amount of money, started getting all these ideas, you were sending that vibration, you were at the vibration of making that money, you weren't at the vibration of not making the money, okay? Does that make sense?
Wait, I heard you were at the vibration of making that money and you were not at the vibration of not making that money. Did you say something after that? Because all I heard was quiet.
It's the same thing with the personal life.
Okay. So I guess it's just different because like with money you have like a goal and you have actions you could take, like different actions you could take.
Mm-hmm.
And then like what's my goal?
Well, you've told me that you want, one,
right, but I've
got the
had
apartment.
my goal before, and I've like...
Wait, pause.
Okay.
Pause. You did it with your apartment, did you not?
Yes.
Okay. Just acknowledge that.
Yes.
Okay. You claimed the desire, you made the decision, the ways and means came through, you made it happen. Okay. If you want to do this with a relationship, you do the same thing. Okay. In the past, you haven't had the level of confidence around your manifesting abilities, then you've been in denial. You've been like, that's not for me, that's not who I am, I can't have that, blah, 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 blah. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what does that look like differently in my life?
You need to decide the man you want to be with.
Okay.
It needs to be very clear.
I have a crush, and he's very cute.
Okay. Well, if he's the one, he's the one. Okay? But really get clear. What is your next level man? Like, not just like the next level apartment, but like the guy you want to spend the rest of your life with. Okay? If that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be married, right? If you want to be married, claim it. Okay?
Okay.
Like, you have to like get beyond the denial phase is the disappointment. Okay? You're like, I don't want to be disappointed, so I don't want to claim it. You have to actually claim it.
Okay. Denial phase, like in the grief phases or whatever?
You'll learn about the manifestation matrix at the summit. But
okay.
You
we
have
talked
desire.
about the grief thing when I did my last VIP day.
Yeah. The grief stuff is big, but grief is part of it. But like, what I'm saying is you desire something, but you instantly say that you can't have it. Okay? Like, that's not for me. Men like that don't like me. Right? I have to change, like, and become someone I'm not, instead of more of who you truly are and letting go of the stuff that's not like you're exhibiting right now, but that's not your truth. In fact, right? Like, perfect example of that is not paying your bills on time, right? That's how you've been acting, but it's not the truth of who you are. Okay? So you stepped into paying your bills on time and feel so great, right? Who is this? This is me. This is me. Okay? It's the same thing with who you're stepping into being as a woman in a relationship. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So, like, this is who. So I started doing this and then I forgot about it. So this is a good reminder. I decided that since I do spend so much time focusing on, like, who I want, what I want, and what they're like, that I needed to focus more on who I am and what I'm like and what's good there.
Mhm.
Okay. And then I had another quick follow-up question, because remember how on the hot seat we talked about how I had to, like, value myself and take care of myself if I want somebody who like values me, and I've been trying to do a better job feeding myself, because that's something I'm really bad at. Like, I'll just grab some like cold leftovers out of the fridge and eat them with my hands while I'm like running around. It's not okay. So I've been trying to be more mindful of that. But I guess what I'm wondering about is, like, part of what I want a partner for is to, like, be good at stuff that I'm not good at. Like, for example, cooking, which I'll tell you something about that after. But, like, do I have to, like, get good at cooking if I want to meet somebody who's going to cook for me?
I don't think so.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just an example, but, like...
Yeah, you have to get good at giving. No, to have someone cook for you, use their talent generously without conditionality, right? I'm not doing this to get Devin to do something for me, okay? I'm doing this because I love Devin and I express my love and I love to give, okay? You have to be someone who does that, okay? And who feels worthy of receiving someone cooking for her.
I mean, I do, because every guy I've dated has cooked for me.
Okay, so then why is that the example?
Well, that was just something that, like, off the top of my head, like, but, you were like, if you want somebody to take care of you, you have to take care of yourself, which makes sense. But then it's like, well, then what's the point? Like, I want somebody who's going to buy me the Judas Lieber French fry bag as a Christmas present. Should I buy myself a Judas Lieber French fry bag? That kind of defeats the purpose, No,
but you should be someone who buys beautiful things for their man.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's not worried about doting on someone, right?
Sure. But then if I don't have a person, then who do I buy beautiful things for? Myself.
You can buy, I would. Okay.
So speaking of cooking, there's like
because it's the energy behind it, Devin. Okay? It's not like I want to buy myself all the things and not have anyone buy me anything, right? Like, no, it's the energy of, I spend money on myself. Okay. I'm worthy of spending money on myself. Okay. We have to match that with your income and your revenue, but like, and I spend money generously on myself without guilt or shame. Okay. I love myself so much that I gift myself that.
Cool. So when I was thinking about the food thing, one of the things that happened with both Leo and Alex is that, like, right before we broke up, I was thinking that we should sign up for, like, Blue Apron or one of those things where you're, like, home in the evening and you cook and you, like, cook together and, like, eat dinner together, or one person cooks or whatever. And it's just, like, it just feels like, why am I crying thinking about fucking Blue Apron?
I don't know. Is it that you were planning this with Leo?
Yeah, and then with Alex, but it wasn't even like, ooh, this is so exciting. It was just like, oh, we should do this thing. It just feels like the most, like, coupley thing to do, and I keep, like, not getting to do it. So I think I'm going to sign up for it myself. Does that sound like the right thing to do?
Yeah, but you need to do it from I love this and this is fun, not like I'm doing this by myself and that sucks. Okay?
Yeah. No, that's what I was thinking, because, like, you know, we're still going to be not going out as much and not, like, doing stuff, and I'm not going to be traveling as much and yada yada. So I will be home in the evenings, and I will want something better than garbage, and I don't need to order takeout every single night like I currently do.
Yeah.
So I want to do it as a nice thing.
Yeah.
I would like it better if I had somebody to do it with.
No, Blue Apron is the meals kind of semi-pre-made that you put together yourself.
Yeah, they send you, like, the ingredients and you make it.
Okay. That sounds great. And there are tons of food delivery services, especially in New York, that are healthy, pre-cooked. Like, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, my sister does those, but this feels more like the quality that I want.
Okay.
And whatever, if I hate it or I don't use it. Like, I've never signed up for it in the past because it's so unpredictable when I'm going to be home. And, like, most evenings I'm either, like, eating with a friend or I'm at work, or, like, the evening, but pre-quarantine, the evenings of me, like, sitting home by myself eating dinner were very rare. But now there's a lot more of them, especially with Alex. Or even with Alex, we were going to do it together. So I think it just makes sense to move forward and then over and cook with me.
He can cook for you too.
Exactly. Okay. I should ask her about that. It looks like a cross between Ken Marino and John Krasinski, which really doesn't sound cute, but I love them so much that
I need to go to my next call. I'm sorry.
All right. No, it's fine. Okay. It's fine. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you so much for joining us for Coaching Uncut. If you loved what you learned today, please leave us a comment and let us know. We always love a thumbs up or a 5-star review, so thank you in advance for that. And if you want to take your life and your business to the next level and it's time to scale, please reach out to us and schedule a consult at theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. So that's theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. See you in the next episode. Rock it out and be unstoppable.